Let's play Dat.
What are you doing?
I've got a surprise. You're already in hell.
The train never ends. Alright. Pressing pause, pressing continue. Now.
I slowly open my eyes.
Okay.
At first,
Chapter 2.
At first, all I could see is a bright white light, and then my vision cleared. The first thing I noticed was I was not the ground,
He wasn't the ground?
like I imagined.
What?
I was in a bed! But it was not my bed with the midnight blue sheets and the blue blanket, but a bed with bubblegum pink sheets and matching pink pillows and a fluffy pink feather blanket. I also noticed that this was not my room. My room has blue walls and blue ceiling. This room was pink all over.
His room has blue ceiling. I can't.
Sky blue.
No, dude, this is getting nuts.
I began to look around the room to try and figure out where I was. I looked to my right and saw a big dresser with jewelry boxes and a window. I looked to my left and saw a nightstand with a lamp and a mirror with a walk-in closet.
Did he look up too?
There were also pictures on the wall, but I could not tell who or what. Where am I? I thought to myself. This is not my room, my aunt's room, or any room in my aunt's house either. Just then I heard footsteps and someone walking up to the door. The door opens slowly. Is that the first time we've seen invincibility?
Yeah, I've never gotten one of those. But I figured I'd get it, because it was there, you know? Why not?
Oh god. I was greeted by a tall and beautiful hedgehog girl.
Oh.
With long pink hair and striking jade eyes.
Jade.
She was wearing a red crop top with a short shirt and pink slippers.
It's not even what Amy wears. Like,
A
what?
red crop top with a short shirt?
The skirt, but not a crop top. Does he
No,
know?
no, not a skirt, a shirt.
Oh, a shirk. Okay.
S-H-I-R-K, a shirt.
Alright.
You know the
She
one.
doesn't wear one of those either, just letting you know.
S-H-I-R-K, shirk. Oh, this part. I forgot.
You forgot.
I like that this guy is like a human. He's like admitted he lives in Boston, Massachusetts. He wakes up in this weird place.
He's trying to ground the story in reality.
And then he sees a hedgehog. He described it's a fucking beautiful hedgehog.
It's wonderful.
He's a regular human, and he sees Amy, and he's like, oh my god, she's gorgeous.
It's like the love of my life. He's trying to make it relatable.
Oh, I'm so glad you are awake. You are awake. I'm so glad you are awake.
You are awake?
I was worried that you might have been seriously injured, she said. Where am I? I said. She said, you are on the planet Mobius, in a city called Station Square.
Station Square.
I like that she just finds this guy out somewhere, you know, wherever, and he's like, oh, where am I? And she's like, you are on the planet Mobius. The date is April 9th.
Like she would know to immediately tell him, like she would know that he's from another planet.
I said, what is your name? She said, oh, forgive my manners, my name. Oh.
First of all, do you know what galaxy we're in? We need to get this information down, Pat.
My name is Amelia Michael Elizabeth Jasmine Rose, but everyone calls me Amy.
Oh, thank God for that.
I said, hi, Amy. My name's Joshua Nicholas Taylor Dickinson, but everyone calls me Josh. I am 16-year-old and graduated from high school early. I am very smart and skidded 11th grade.
Something doesn't seem right about that.
I am from a planet called Earth, and from a country called the United States of America. There is 50 stated to be exact. I am from a state called Massachusetts.
There's 50 stated.
I am from a state called Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay.
And a city called Boston.
I hate that place.
I was brought here by a freak lightning bolt during a thunderstorm. I like this. This guy just knows what's up.
He's got a handle on the situation.
This has happened before.
Yeah.
This is actually rather common.
It's a little experience.
Amy said, "Oh, so that's you are a human." You are the only human on Mobius. There used to be another human named Dr. Ivo Robotnik, but he was evil and killed a lot of people. He was defeated by my ex-boyfriend, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Guess how I beat this boss?
Oh boy.
Guess which button I hold as I turn the control stick? Could not handle button.
Please stop, Tails.
There she is. There's Amelia, Michael, Elizabeth, Jasmine, Rose.
Sonic walks up behind, shank in hand. Please don't.
Shh. Don't struggle.
Okay.
Easier than
Reasons, I guess.
Oh my god. He was defeated by my ex-boyfriend, Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, before I tell you about myself, do you want something to eat or drink? I said, do you have any orange juice? Amy smiled and said, yes I do, I'll be right back.
What about you?
She came back with a glass of orange juice and gave it to me. Alright, now, about me. I'm 24 years old. As I mentioned, I used to have a boyfriend named Sonic, but we'll get to that later.
Alright.
This.
Where's
her eye? What did you see her eye?
Don't! Her eye.
Oh no!
Don't think about it.
Oh my god!
Look, Tails didn't see it, we didn't see it.
Oh, what happened? It was like down.
It was very down.
Why is this happening?
Don't!
Why is it exploding?
Why are superimposed explosions occurring?
Why did that happen?
Because I defeated Gamma.
I am actually from a place far away from here called Mercia.
Mercia?
I was a princess. My dad and mom were king and queen. My dad's name was Robert and my mom's name was Elizabeth. Even thing was good and peaceful. Until a war broke out with...
Even thing?
Until a war broke out with the Acorn Kingdom. That is the place Sally...
Oh, that bitch Sally, princess.
That is the place Sally... Yeah?
Yes?
Okay.
See,
just like
a little gesture, that was funny.
That's Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Oh, he's done.
I wonder what happened to Sonic. So this must be after Egg Viper.
Comes up, walks around.
The shank.
Reveal of Sonic shank just like into Eggman.
My egg carrier is ruined.
My egg carrier is ruined.
I will destroy Station Square.
He's gonna destroy it anyway. Daniel Day-Lewis would be a sublime Eggman.
Right. But the thing about Daniel Day-Lewis is he always gets like...
He'd have to get so into character.
He always gets really into character, so
Yeah.
like he would...
I mean, obviously, being serious, he would need more, like, its backstory and shit to gnaw on, but if he did... What? Why is missile? Where is that missile in space? Is that behind him? Or in the distance? It's from far away. Okay. Coming from where? I don't... What? Now it's giant. He's just gonna...
He's gonna nuke Station Square.
blow the
Fuck it.
shit out of the background. Eggman's just like watching Tails like, yeah, I did it!
You see that?
You see that?
It wasn't done!
I can't believe this.
They seriously cannot get enough life out of that clip.
He's serious. He can't believe it.
Oh
Oh no.
Wait till he gets a load of this.
no!
I'd better go to Speed Highway and get a... What now?
I see it.
You see what? The missile? What the fuck happened?
He just broke in.
Oh, what the? Your face was made out of... Why is that
The
happening?
fate of Station Square depends on me.
Huh.
Sonic.
Man. I gotta
Sorry.
do things.
You gotta save the world yourself.
Changed a
No.
lot since I've started hanging with Sonic.
Go! There's a nuke!
Hold on.
Depend on him
Important character development. He can't depend on Sonic
I
forever.
know I can do this by myself.
He needs to start doing things. He needs to become more independent. This is Tails' transformation.
There is no character development.
He is becoming a real man.
Until a war broke out with the Acorn Kingdom, that is the place Sally is now queen, and Sonic ran to be with her. Her dad, King Maximum, and her mom,
Maximum.
Queen Alicia, declared war on my dad and mom because they and my dad were always enemies. He stole my dad's gold and sold them to pay Hitman to kill my parents.
Damn!
I said,
Shit is getting this 16-year-old.
I said, my god, what a monster. Amy went on. Then finally one day, when I was just 2 years old, he broke into my dad to surrender the kingdom to him. He broke into my castle and held my parents hostage. He demanded to my dad to surrender. This is all one paragraph, by the way. Like, there has been no line breaks. It's all just one wall of text.
Or at least he ends his sentences.
Barely. Like, they'll end right in the middle, and I'm just, like, being courteous enough not to.
You're being courteous enough to act it seriously.
Sometimes sentences don't end at all. That, by the way, none of this has quotation marks around it, so I kind of have to like cherry pick what's dialogue and what's not.
Dialogue. You gotta do a little guesswork.
Oh, I hope you can beat Eggman.
The race is on.
He demanded my dad surrender the kingdom to him. My mom and I fled and hid in an abandoned shack. The next day,
An abandoned shack.
The next day, when we came back, my mom found my dad dead.
Damn.
He had been killed. Like, he had been killed by King Maximum.
No, not King Maximum.
Yeah, King Maximum killed
King Maximum,
Amy's
asshole.
dad. Oh, you got it. Then, after a short time, my mom took over as queen. Then years passed, and I was now 10 years old. One day, my mom said she felt weak, and I thought it was the flu. A month goes by. She had lost weight and is so weak she is so weak so could not stand up with my help.
I'm getting worried. This is getting stressful.
That wasn't too bad.
I didn't find a missile. Grabs my shoulder.
She went to the doctor and found out she had leukemia.
No!
So you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
No! Oh, King Maximum's fault.
I will make you all pay for this.
She underwent chemotherapy and was able to beat the cancer.
This thing, by the way.
Do you think this is in the official Sonic lore? Like Amy Rose's mom had cancer?
Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
He sounds really,
I'm not
like, serious.
Yeah, I know, he's not kidding about this.
He's like,
he's got
"Alright,
Tails cornered
I
by
have-
himself, no Sonic to help. He's gonna mash me into the
Like,
ground.
he's been through a lot today.
Yeah,
And he's
he's-
just like, let me get it over with.
He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, Eggman probably has the best, like, voice actor in this game.
Yeah.
Before I make mincemeat out of you.
That's not right.
I can't believe this. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
She was fine for about 6 months, and then the cancer came back. She was placed on bed rest, but despite the doctor's efforts, she died in her sleep. A week later, she was also a hedgehog. Later, she died. When she died, my cousin Robo took over as king, and I was placed in the care of Auntie Anne and Uncle Robo Sr. When I turned 12, I left my family and left Mercia. I then moved here and met Sonic. He took me into his team, and I lived with him and his friend Chris Thorndike.
Chris Thornbeck. Good old Thornbeck!
That's Sonic's best friend.
Sonic's best bud.
After a while, we grew
Forget Tails. Say hello to Chris Thornbeck.
After a while, we grew close, and eventually we became boyfriend and girlfriend. I tried to make him go on a date with me, but he kept ignoring me. Then, things got ugly. When he started to be mean to me. He said he never truly loved me.
No.
He called me names like brat and child. he started to abuse me.
What happened, Thornback?
This is Sonic is abusing her, not
Oh, okay.
This is Sonic that became
I missed something.
Amy's. Amy has leukemia.
Amy's flower.
He called me names like brat and child. He started to abuse me. He broke up with me just because he wanted to be with a better girl named Sally Acorn.
Oh, I'm still alive. No, I'm dead. I did one more hit.
Amy began to cry.
Oh, man.
I hugged her and said, "That's terrible! I can't imagine why would he even do stuff like that? Period. No question mark." You need to, jump is the best way to do it.
Well, no, I didn't jump there.
You
just run into him.
You are the nicest, prettiest, most big-hearted person I've ever met. You got me orange juice. That was nice. Amy cheered up and hugged me tightly and said, "That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me." After he left me, I fell into a depression. I also feel asleep.
He feels asleep?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, you're making some serious references there. The 16-year-old is on the ball.
That would have been awesome, though. No, only Amy feel depressed.
Okay.
After he left me, I fell into depression, but with the help of my girlfriends Rouge the Bat and Cream the Rabbit, I was able to realize that I don't need him. I said, "I cannot thank you enough for what you did." She said, "No thanks need." I said, "You know, I never had a big cyst."
I imagine this. No, you have to really sell it, Liam. No thanks, need. Like, imagine this like being acted. No thanks, need. On a Broadway play.
I said, "You know, I never had a big cyst."
He never had a big cyst?
Would you like to be my big sister? Period, no question mark. Amy smiled and laughed and said, "Of course I will." Somehow this goes from "you're my big sister" to "you're my girlfriend."
What? Interloping.
Amy said, "Let me give you the grand tour of La Casa de Amy."
La Costa.
La Costa de
As long
Amy.
as she doesn't accost us.
She's already accosting us.
I know.
I followed her out of the room. We go down to hallway. "Okay, so this is going to be your room." The room had a big queen-sized bed in it with clean white sheets and an olive green blanket. I said, "Looks nice." Amy said it has its own bathroom. Shower too. Then we walked down the stairs. Amy said, "This is the kitchen." The kitchen is big. It has a marble floor, a big double-door fridge with a freezer, an oven, and a black granite countertop. There is also a middle island with a bar, tools, and a sink. Next to the kitchen is a dining table and a big dining room table and many chairs. That's literally a description of your kitchen. Way to go, Tails.
I guess it is. He did it, dude. He's maturing.
All by himself. Too bad this doesn't matter.
Finally.
Where's he going? Where's he going? There he goes.
You needed to run into a circle. You need to build up speed a little bit. Guess that had to be it. That was the end of the story. What?
That's the end of Tails' story.
Is there? Now here it is. Here's the end.
What?
Yeah. I don't need you anymore, Sonic.
Woo! They high-fived.
Yep. Presumably. Woo!
He's singing.
Chaos looms into the background.
He's singing. He's singing this.
Yep, he sure is.
I really want to be trusted. The living room is widened, spacious. Widened, spacious. Not wide and, widened.
Okay.
There's an 80-inch flat screen TV on the wall.
Did you get this?
80-inch! There is one long black leather couch and 2 leather chairs. There's also a big crystal hat. That's, again, you're fucking... There is also a big crystal chandelier and a high ceiling. There are windows that open to the big backyard and another pair of windows by the front door. I said, this house is big and beautiful, just like you.
Oh, the heart.
Amy giggled at this and said, I forgot to tell you one other thing. My parents had a will that gave me part of all the money they had.
Damn.
I'm the third younger, my 4 sister Emily, April, Ruby, and Rosie. I still got quite a bit of money. I said, how much we talking?
Is that what you said?
Yep.
how much we talking, Amy?
Amy said $2 million.
Ooh, she's loaded.
I said, wow, that is still a lot.
That is still not what I was
Not
expecting.
what I was hoping for.
Still poor by my standards.
Do you have a job? Question mark, period, quotation. Amy said, I work as a registered nurse. I take care of babies and young children. I also the head nurse of the labor and delivery unit in the emergency room.
She also the head nurse.
Delivers babies for me.
You know, actually, that I can kind of buy that for Amy.
I said, do you have any days off? Amy said, I am off on Fridays and the weekend. You won't see me much during the week because I work from 8 to 2:30 at the Children's Hospital. I got home 3:30, sometimes later if there's traffic. Then I take a shower, I sleep, then leave again about 11 o'clock for work. I work 11:30 to 6:30 at the labor and delivery emergency hospital. I said, so you work tonight? Amy said, I called in sick tonight and tomorrow so I can help you get settled. I go back to work tomorrow night.
Ooh,
I promise
Amy.
we will do something fun and different.
Ooh,
Weekends.
Amy.
I like that she's... Why do we need to know Amy's schedule? Like, for
He's
nurses, like-
laid it all out.
and I like that he's like, alright, so you work tonight? Where were you on the 5th?
He's getting a little salacious.
Chapter 5. A few months later.
A few months later. Hold on. The credits. As soon as the credits are over, I can end the episode. Maybe I can just end them. No, I can't. This game's too good for that.
This game's so good I had to
It's too
do something
good.
else during our Let's Play.
You're just gonna have to continue reading this fanfiction.
Toho Kushinishka. Alright. I have been living with Amy for about 6 months now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Audio Bank, Santa Monica, California.
Whoa! Yeah.
Part of this game is in the city
You're a heart.
of my city.
Today is Friday, so Amy is off for her jobs. Amy got them all today. Oh, got the mail today from the mailbox. She said, Josh? I said, yes. Amy said, I have a letter from Robbo. I said, what does it say? Amy reads it out loud.
This guy's nosy.
Dearest cousin Amelia, how have you been? It's been years since we last seen each other. I have planned a big family reunion here at the castle. I hope all is well with you and you can make it. Signed, your cousin Robbo. She said, Josh, please pack up your things. We are going to my homeland.
Will be leaving myself.
Again, this is some guy named Josh.
Josh Dickinson.
AKA Sonic Girls Fan 0713.
Oh boy.
Do you think he might have been born July 13th? You got an emblem.
I have a feeling.
You have 26 emblems.
26.
You have 26 emblems. It's really good, dude. I'm proud of you. You ready for Knuckles?
Not right now.
Knock, knock. It's Knuckles.
I'm ready to do something else.
Next time on this
We've gotten in too deep though with this fan
fucking
fiction.
nightmare, we gotta know where it goes.
I need to bookmark that so that next time we sit down and play this.
All right. I'm almost to the end of chapter 5.
How much longer?
I'm right here.
Okay, just read it and then we'll end
Alright.
as soon as it hard cut once he finishes.
She said, Josh, please pack up your things. We're going to my homeland. I said, I'm finally going to meet all your family? Amy said, that's right. I asked, how are we going to get there? Amy said, we have to South Island, where I am from, then take a boat to Mercia. Mercia is across the sea from South Island, so it's on its own island. It's very beautiful there, and I'm sure you'll like it. I have already wrote Robbo and my family to tell them about you, so they already know who you are. They are very eager to meet you. I have to book a flight to South Island and the boat ride to Mercia. Oh, nope. This time it's spelled America. We'll leave tonight if we can. If not, by tomorrow morning, it's fun. I said, I'll pack. Packing my bags. What's the weather like there? Amy said it's summertime, so it's hot and humid, but pack your cold weather gear. We might go to the mountains. And also, it can get cold there at night. I said I'm very excited at finally going to meet your family and see your homeland.
Pack all of the gear that transformed with you by this lightning bolt.
No, he's still human. He didn't transform.
No, but I was making a joke because he described it as being transformed.
Amy giggled and smiled and said I'm 2. About 1 hour later, I was in my room packing my things and Amy came in. She said happily, "Good news. I was able to find a flight. We'll leave by tonight." I said, "All right then, I can't wait."
Finn.
Bookmarked. Fucking...
We need to put like a link to his fanfiction now in the description, like it's a necessity. And then also like send a message to him being like,
Sorry.